Good morning, crafters, and welcome to Hunky Dory TV. My name is Dan, and I will be your host for this lovely Christmas-themed hour. Today with us, we have Emily producing the show. Good morning, Emily.
Morning.
Morning. And we have a lady with us. She is our elf on a... she's not on a shelf. Elf on a chair. She's Natalie Muspratt. Hello, Natalie. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Ho, ho,
Ho,
ho.
ho, ho. Now that is fantastic.
I've got so many.
You've got a lot of headbands, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm really excited. Natalie has already told us about a couple of her headbands that she's got. I'm very excited to see them. They're going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a new one.
Hello everyone and welcome to Hunky Dory TV. It's Wednesday morning, it's 10 a.m. and it's very, very drizzly.
Oh, it's horrible outside today.
Oh, it's not nice, is it?
It's so nasty.
I've just seen Sharon in the canteen and the water, it's like osmosis, is that the right word? The water has just gone up like this. Her jeans from the knee down are like really dark, and from here up, the stonewash. I don't know what's going on. It's really, really wet out there. I think it's coming in sideways. I don't know. Is it raining where you are? I do not know. Thank you everyone for joining us. It's lovely to have you with us. What are we doing? Today is the launch of our 12 days of Christmas promotion. Actually launched yesterday with day one. We're going to show you day one and day two's products today. So there's 2 different days. Natalie, guess how long our 12 days of Christmas promotion lasts?
Maybe 13 days?
It's not.
Oh.
Guess again.
10?
No.
12?
It's 12. Isn't it amazing? How do our marketing team come up with these things? I've got no idea.
Know.
Honestly, they need double pay this month for that one. It's brilliant.
It's great. Cracker.
12 days of Christmas lasting 12 days.
What a cracker.
What a cracker. She's good, isn't she? Okay, we have a couple of things to do before we show you our first product. Oh, you can see this here. Before we show you our first product and take it out of the chest, let's say, do we like the Hunky Dory grotto? We've had a bit of a grotto, a bit of a Christmas makeover. If I stand in the right place, I've got a star above my head, haven't I?
It's like Santa's been sick all over the place. It is everywhere.
Emily has been and is set, from what I can tell, bought the range and just brought the range.
Everything is here.
Yeah. So Boxing Day, we're going to be opening our own range from this room and selling off all the
Christmas
the Christmas accoutrement, all the Christmas accoutrement that we have. Okay, before we get going today, and we do need to get going, I'm sorry, we've all got things to do, haven't we? Reminders, Win It Weekly. Can we roll our little Win It Weekly VT, please? There's £100 worth of goodies up for grabs this week. We always do £100 worth of goodies at least. Now, I know a little secret that I'm not meant to tell you. We do spin the wheel every Friday, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to have this Friday and the next Friday. Oh yes, we're doing it now. If the prize rollover is not won this Friday or next Friday, we're going to make it the Win It Weekly.
Oh my gosh.
For the week before Christmas.
That
Should
is
we like
amazing.
That? Okay.
Oh, I really hope no one wins it now.
I think there's over 400 quid's worth of goodies in that now.
There is so much stuff in there.
It's amazing. You are, aren't you? Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I know you've bought. Can I show? Just give me a second. I'm not meant to go off screen. This is like the thing you're not allowed to do. Is just like leave an empty screen there. But music. She showed me this before. She said, Dan, if we do this Win It Weekly thing, can we put it in this and actually send it out to somebody in this?
I love that.
And I think that's such a good idea, isn't it? So
we could put Sheila in that and send her out in it.
You could fit Sheila in this. So do we like that, guys? Do you like that at home? If it's not won this Friday or next Friday, and if people don't know what the prize rollover is, every show we add a product to the prize rollover. Every single show, and we do 3 or 4 shows a week, don't we? And we give everyone a chance to win it, and it's on the spin the wheel on Friday, and fingers crossed someone doesn't win it in the next week or 2, because I'd love to do it as the Win It Weekly prize. Let's pop that back over there. This week's Win It Weekly. Just a note, luxury topper collection. There are 5 winners. So we're going to give away 5 of these, worth £19.99. Comes with this inspiration sheet. It's a full luxury topper collection. So there are 8 topper sets in here. If you want to be in with your chance of winning one, we would like you to like, share and comment. I've not seen this yet this week. It's my first show this week. You hold the key to my blank. Do you remember Blankety Blank?
Yeah.
Wasn't it good? Wasn't it good? too young for that.
I just remember it.
No one should be
was
allowed in here unless they're 40 at least. There should be a new rule. You hold the key to my blank. Is it A, house? Is it B, car? Or is it C, heart? You hold the key to my blank. A, house, B, car, C, heart. You've got to get the answer to the question right. That is part of the rules. Unfortunately, there are rules in this. You get the answer to the question right. If you would like our video and share our video, we would absolutely love it. We're having a lot of fun here at Hunky Dory TV, and we like as many people as possible to join in. We're going to give it away, those 5, announce those winners on Friday in our Thank Crafty It's Friday show at 10 a.m. in the morning. So make sure you're there for that. So that was the first thing. Second thing, reminders here it says. Treat a friend or loved one to an online Hunky Dory gift voucher.
Oh,
available now on our
good
website.
idea.
And you can add your own personal message. So if you are struggling for what can I put on my Christmas list to Santa, yes, just pop down a Hunky Dory gift voucher, and then you can come and buy your stuff from us. And you can, I think they last for ever. I suppose.
They do last a really long time.
Yeah.
So expiry date.
From an expiry date, I'm not sure, but I think it's forever. And the logic is that you buy your stuff when it's on a deal.
Lovely idea.
Wait for super savers, and that sort of thing.
That's a really nice idea. I like that.
I like it. It's good.
Like
it's fun. It's nice. Win It Weekly. We've done. Just a note. We've done. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? So,
Number 1.
this is day 1 of our 12 Days of Christmas promotion. We launched this yesterday via email. We didn't have a show yesterday, did we not? Oh, we're doing something else.
Yes, we did.
But no one's seen it
Tuesday.
yet. We Technically Tuesday with Sheila, of course. So we launched this yesterday. Before I came in, I checked over 2/3 of the stock of it has gone. So if you want it, you've got to grab it. Just like in our Black Friday promotion, and when we do things like Trolley Dash, there are a limited number of many of the items, and that's it. When they're gone, they're gone. Okay? The first item we're going to show you today is a when it's gone, it's gone. The second item that we're going to show you today, because there are 2, we're doing day 1 and day 2.
we do.
Which is fun. Is very, very special. It's not limited in stock. It's the price that's special about it, because it never goes on offer, and we're doing it because it's Christmas and because we love people and Christmas and good things. Okay, let's take a look, shall we? Day 1 is, here we go, our A5 Card Toppers Variety Pack. Was that already up there? How long had that been there, that A5 Card Toppers Variety Pack? Been there ages. You've sort of, that was everybody knows already.
Everybody knows this one.
Right.
This is
Won't
true.
spoil the next one.
You promise you won't spoil the next
I
one?
promise.
Okay. This is our A5 Card Toppers Variety Pack. We'll put that there. I'll get you one that I've already got open, because otherwise, I think that one, we are going to have to actually keep all these and send them out to people, because we're struggling. We're running out,
I know. We're going to have to make sure they are.
Now, I already know
fact.
that we cannot send either of these 2 that I've got open out to people, naturally because they're open, we don't like to do that, but also because my friend Natalie has already pinched one.
I did steal some this morning.
Because
Sorry.
she's already taken a look through and said, oh, I'd like to demo that, oh, I'd like to demo that. So we're going to get some demos from that as well. Okay, what's in this? A5 Card Toppers Variety Pack. You're talking 40, and there should be 40 different. There might be duplicates, but I think the packs that I've seen have all been completely separate. Individual sheets, no duplicates. They're mixed A5 topper sheets. It says they're perfect for a variety of occasions. They're all 250 GSM. They're foiled and they're die cut. Okay, so let's take a look. You've got, as we say, foiled and die cut. You just press them straight out, as you'd expect. Chop those pips off like Anne-Marie would like you to, or else she comes and knocks at your door and says, why aren't you chopping your pips off?
She does.
We have sentiments on here as well. We've got a ribbon border on here as well. So there's loads on that for you to be able to accessorise your card. Let's take a look though. It's a lovely mix of florals. There's Christmas in here as well. So it's perfect for this time of year. Penguins. That's very David Attenborough, very, what was it called?
Our Planet.
Our Planet, the Walk of the Penguins. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was the Walk. The
March
of the Penguins. They march, they don't walk. Actually, they waddle. Polar bears. Keep the polar bears and the penguins apart at all times, which is good, because the planet's done that for us by having one at the North Pole and one at the South Pole. So, there we go. It's true. Cuckoo. We have these. Yes, we've all gone a bit cuckoo here. Absolutely. Aren't they super? They're a good size as well, aren't they, Nat?
Yeah, they're a really good size, and you know they're going to be able to help you make larger cards, which sometimes you toppers you have a good mix, but these ones are really quite big in size. But having the borders to be able to make your cards up with is really nice, and you've got different sentiments on some of them too, which means that you can mix and match them for different occasions.
That's perfect for sympathy. It's perfect for Easter. It's perfect. It's just a lovely floral topper set, that, isn't it?
Mother's Day would work really nicely, or a wedding card, because I know lilies are a favourite in bouquets, aren't they?
Very much so. But this is a lovely mix. And now what's special about this? Apart from the artwork, is the artwork you'd expect from Hunky Dory. It's Hunky Dory quality artwork. What's special? Look at that price.
You've got some great accent foiling in here as well, haven't you?
So you essentially have what is a Whopper Topper pad's worth of product or more for £5.99. Designs may vary. I can't guarantee you'll get these ones that I'm showing you here.
No, I think
the likelihood is that you will get some of them.
There is a really good mix in them. I think I went through three packs this morning trying to find something that I was wanting to demo, and there are some that you do get the similar ones in, but they are very, very different in every pack.
Aren't these super? It's brilliant. So people have been multi-buying these, as you'd expect. People have also been multi-buying our second. That's brilliant, isn't it? Look at the doggies.
Cute.
People have been multi-buying our second product that we're going to show you today. There's only 2 products that we're showing you today, but there's a reason for that, and it's because they're blooming awesome. Look at that. So yeah, I love it's a mix of Christmas, it's a mix of every day. I love that there's florals in there because they're cards that you would. I like the birds, but florals are cards you can use at all times. Look at that.
I know.
That's class. That's
Colours
really
in
quite
that are
nice.
amazing, aren't they?
That's very attractive. There you go, Nat. That's ladies that lunch.
Me.
You see, chatting about what, Natalie?
Craft.
Craft, yes, definitely.
Craft.
Or it could be, blokes.
How much alcohol there is missing from my glass, quite possibly.
I would love to do this. Yes, possibly.
Yeah.
And chat about, manly things like, drills and ladders and,
Ladders.
I've not had a manly chat in my life. Let's keep going. These are gorgeous. There's some Art Deco in there as well. That's fantastic.
There's so many. The variety is amazing in here, isn't it?
So that's the whole point of this. It is a variety pack. Look at the owls. So very, very cute. So you can get this, guys, at hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. You jump onto our website, you'll see our 12 Days of Christmas promotion banner will be there right at the start. You'll also see the banner for the gift vouchers there as well. As we said, perfect time of year. But over 2/3 of the stock of this has already gone. It's our 12 Days of Christmas promotion that lasts how long, Natalie?
12 days!
12 days! Shall we go across to Natalie and see her first demonstration of the day?
I have already picked out my topper, and it is Christmas themed because I'm in the spirit.
You are.
It's this lovely image with the, I think it's absolutely hilarious, with the dash hounds, and you've got the top and the bottom, and this wonderful scarf that they've got wrapped around their whole bodies. So to make my card, I've got a selection of adorable scoreable, which really matched the colours in here. So we've gone for a really nice blue, we've got that lime green and the Christmas red. And I'm going to use some snowfall acetate and some gold mirri as well, because we've got gold mirri in that foiling. So to start off with, I've got an 8x8 card blank, and I'm just going to chop off the front of this so it's halved. So we're going to just chop that down at 4 centimetres. So then we've got this little gap here, which is going to mean we've got loads of space for decorating. So I'm going to use my trimmer.
Guys, if you're going to buy, I saw the mirror then and how lovely reflective it was. If you are in the market for buying some gold, silver, rainbow mirror, hold your horses, because later on this week, I know what deals are coming on the 12 Days of Christmas. You see, I do. I was involved in these. Emily allowed me to be involved. It was lovely. What do you think we should do, Daniel? Yes, she asked my advice.
She asked me.
Okay, so yes, and just hold your horse on that. You can't hold your horses on this A5 variety topper pack though. 'Tis impossible,
it is
for it will be gone.
It is very, very busy. I think this morning when I walked in, people were already getting. I think I saw Nick walk across the room. She had loads in her hand.
Do
She
you
was just
know? Do you
carrying
know what?
piles.
Our super team. They are today. We've got the weekend's orders going out.
We do.
So your Friday, Saturday, Sunday orders going out the door, which is great. We're talking probably 3 or 4 days it's been for delivery, but they are again speeding up. Black Friday obviously was very, very busy, but they're getting through it very quickly. Now, what's really good is that the office team, I saw this morning, as Natalie says, we're helping, and they were doing what they said. We're doing the oddments, is what they said, which are like the and they are a group of oddments. Oh, no, I'm joking. They're lovely. But they are, they're doing, so the singles and stuff. So we're getting those out as well, separately through a different team, which is really good. So anyone who's ordered, like, if 3 of the same product or something like that, they're going out through that team.
Okay, I'm just going to use my construction glue to do this. So what I've done is I've cut my blue down to 1/4 of an inch shorter. So this is just going to give me a nice edge. And I'm going to use my construction glue to stick this down, because who doesn't love their construction glue? So you can see there you've got a really nice clean edge with that blue, and we'll do the same again for the background. Da-da-da. I absolutely love making cards like this. Especially, it's really nice and easy to do when you have cardstock that goes with it, but my ultimate favourite thing is making backgrounds. I really have it. It's so much fun just getting loads of random bits that you might have in your craft room, thinking, oh, that's a bit of an offcut there, but I can use that and do something really quite funky with it. So I've got my 2 panels here. We're going to stick this down onto the middle piece, which will be the inside of the card. Just making sure I've got enough glue there. The pesky thing about this glue is when you put it down, it goes back up. We need a construction glue holder, Dan.
A construction glue holder?
Yeah, that keeps it upside down so it doesn't...
As long as it doesn't drip, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
So, Natalie, Emily has provided me... You're going to love this, guys. You're going to love this. Can I just show? Can I show?
Yeah.
Emily has provided me with Christmas conversation starters. Isn't that amazing? Would you imagine that we would need conversation starters?
She's keeping us on track, Dan.
I've never been so offended in my life. That Natalie and I should need conversation starters. So anyway, Natalie.
Yep.
Who is your dream mistletoe kiss?
Oh.
Who is it?
Oh, do you know what?
That's really difficult, that.
No, it's not.
Because Dan watches, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he knows this anyway.
Oh, go on.
If I saw Alex Turner down the street,
Oh,
Alex Turner from the Arctic Monkeys.
Oh,
my God.
the
He
lead-
has been my crush forever.
Has he really?
Forever, honestly. It's quite sad, but yeah, forever he has been my crush.
Oh,
So
that's cute.
he knows, he wouldn't care.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, who is your dream mistletoe kiss? Who would it be? Who's mine?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am...
Are you allowed to say this?
I'm 40... absolutely. She knows. I'm 43. So when I grew up with a girl on my wall called Charlene. Yeah? Which you two will know nothing about.
Don't have a clue. Who
You have no idea, right? People at home will absolutely know that Charlene would have been on my wall if I'm 43, born in 77. Charlene would be on my wall. Charlene from Neighbours.
Neighbours?
Yes, Charlene from Neighbours.
Neighbours.
And yes.
That one.
And who is Charlene from Neighbours?
Oh, is she not like a Minogue?
Oh, it's Kylie.
Kylie Minogue. Absolutely. Kylie Minogue.
Okay.
She's
That's
something
interesting,
else.
that, isn't it?
Hey?
Kylie Minogue.
Kylie Minogue. Dream mistletoe kiss. Guys at home, who is your dream mistletoe kiss?
So.
And let's see what people say. Oh, Tracy Hunt says hubby.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that cute?
That's cute. So, next up, we're going to do the crazy bit of this crafting. So, these dash hounds are wearing scarves. Now, I want to recreate this for the background of my card blank. So, what I'm doing is, this is just a half piece of red that I have left over. And I'm going to take my craft knife and just make like a pattern that you would imagine your scarf to be And then we're going to just thinly
Oh.
cut that out. Oh my god, am I in the way?
Yeah, don't
Sorry.
worry. If you can hear Emily laughing in the background, I am 100% sure that it's at Lynn Parry's comment. Is it?
Yeah.
Lynn Parry has said absolutely no competition. My perfect Christmas would be John Bon Jovi, a large pot of chocolate sauce, and a do not disturb sign.
That is hilarious.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
So I'm doing this 4 times because I want to make, maybe I'll do it more, we'll see. But for now, we're just going to cut out 4 of these. So I've cut that a bit short actually, but that's fine. We can go back in here and make this again. So once I've got my pieces cut out, and that's one part and that's another, then what I'm going to do is with this green piece, I'm going to stick this on. I'm going to do this with my, let's just use this scrap piece here. I'm going to do this with my glue stick. I'm just going to run it along the back of those pieces and lift this up. The best thing about this is that when it dries clear.
Yes, yeah.
So we're not going to have any issues with
I love it when
stickiness.
Natalie goes off-piste when she's crafting, and this is off-piste right now,
This
isn't
is
it? It's a little bit
absolutely
different, and I
mental.
love
I'm
it.
telling you, this is mental.
I love it. And you've not you've not practiced this or anything?
Oh no, we're just doing this now. I thought it would look good, so I thought, why not? Let's
I'm
do
sure
it.
it will. Shall I tell you who people want to snog?
Tell me.
Under the
Wanna
mistletoe, we have David Cassidy. Oh, you two will be too young.
I know the name, but I don't know the face.
Okay,
so
Michael
can't
Bublé.
comment.
Come on, we know
Yeah.
Michael Bublé. Yes, absolutely. Denzel Washington. Not for you. Not sure. Johnny Depp dressed as Jack Sparrow.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm out for that.
Yeah.
Is that good? Richard Gere in Pretty Woman. You're not sure?
Pretty Woman, actually. He is quite cool in Pretty Woman.
More Johnny Depp. Kylie Minogue. Tina's with me. I don't know if she's agreeing with me or if she's saying, could be either. If she's saying that Kylie Minogue would be hers, I don't know. Donny Osmond again. We've got Bruce Springsteen. That's Sharon, who I told you about before, with the very wet legs, who's walking around with the... yeah, she's incredibly wet through. Sharon, she wears a Bruce Springsteen T-shirt. She's in love
I've
with him.
seen that T-shirt, actually. It's very cool.
It's true, isn't it? She's in love with him.
It's very, very cool.
I think you're allowed a celebrity crush, aren't you?
I think so.
You are.
Yeah, definitely. So now we've stuck our panels down. So this is to recreate the scarves that we have on our topper. So I've got one like this, and then we're going to cut this other one out.
So is it being a bit cheeky because of the glue doesn't want to stick to the adorable scoreable, or is it behaving now?
No, it's behaving.
That's good.
It's behaving.
Obviously at home you get time to wait for
loads
things
of
to
time.
dry, and you know.
Kind of looks like green bacon as well.
It does a little, doesn't it? And who doesn't like green bacon?
Exactly.
Hey?
Who
That's,
doesn't like
you know,
green bacon?
That's another one of those things you wouldn't expect to hear on a craft show. And who doesn't like green bacon?
So now, right, this is a question for all you guys out there. This is what I do with Sheila on a daily basis. Do I put them straight? Because this is going to fit on here like this. I'm going to have some snowy acetate. Or do we go super crazy and do we angle them like an actual crazy scarf would be? Like a little bit mental. What do you think?
I liked it when you had one straight and one at angle.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Should we do it
really
like
good because
this?
it's cross. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah,
Okay,
that's brilliant.
let's do this. Thanks, guys. This is what...
Tina was saying who Charlene was.
Oh, she was?
Yes, she was.
Okay.
She wasn't choosing Kylie Minogue. She was saying who Charlene was.
And then what we're going to do...
Brad Pitt from his Legends of the Fall days. Do you know Brad Pitt? I thought he looked super in... Is it Meet Joe Black?
Oh, yeah, I remember watching
Yeah?
that. I remember my mum was watching that once, and I was just sat there with her like, who is this person? Who is this person?
Natalie, just to let you know, everyone's saying straight.
Oh, well, we're going this way now. Sorry, guys. Sorry to go with the...
Sorry to ask you what you wanted and then completely ignore you.
Yeah, we're going with this way. One straight, one wonky. So I'm going to use my pencil just so I know where I'm going to cut this. And then let's do this with my guillotine because I can cut through them quite nicely. There we go, that's one. And then there's the other.
Jeanette Batchelor is at home crafty along with us. She's putting stars on pine cone trees.
Oh, I had some good Christmas crafting last night. I have been making a garland for my stairs. I've been crocheting it. So I finished that off last night. I posted a picture on my my work Instagram actually, so you can go over there and see it. And then I've got so many ideas. So this weekend I'm gonna, or maybe tonight actually, depends what's on the tele. It will be tonight because the football's on. So I'm gonna just chop this off here to recreate the little bits off the side. I'm gonna make some paper Christmas trees to go in my front window because I just love making my house look like Santa's grotto.
We've done that this weekend. It's we've
fun, isn't it?
Yeah, we've like you said. What did you say earlier on? It looks like Father Christmas has been sick in here.
Yeah. But it's the best way.
I think that's what she said.
Yeah, it was.
It was. It most definitely was. So I've got some little end pieces here on my scarf. I've just used some tape just to make sure that they stick down nicely. And then we'll stick this to my piece. So we've got our scarf coming off there. Let's use my construction glue again, because this is good for holding your pieces down.
Caroline is having a relaxing morning watching us and cutting all the pips off her toppers.
Cutting the pips off.
Which would make no sense to anybody who wasn't a crafter, would it?
No, it really wouldn't.
What did you do this morning? I cut the pips off my toppers.
Off my toppers. No one
Is
would
that
have
legal?
a clue. And then this piece, making sure it's the right way, is going to go on here.
I love that. I love that you've brought the outside of the card inside the card, or the front of the card to the inside of the card, and done it in such a creative way.
It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, just by using some coloured adorable scorable, and you created your own scarf.
Just recreated the scarf. So we're going to add some snowfall acetate to this. Now I'm going to put this. I'm just going to work out where I'm going to put my topper first. So I'm going to use foam pads to put my topper on. And we can do that like so. I think I'm also going to use this cool thing that says "With Love at Christmas." We're going to run this down the side of the card.
I have to say, this is up there. I have been asked by Emily.
Oh, I've been asked the same question. I know what you're going to say here.
Okay, right. So, guys at home, we've been asked by Emily to come up with our favourite demo of the year, or our favourite card that's been made of the year. This is for one of our shows during the Christmas period. You like our, best of or favourites, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. This could be close to it. The way it's going, I like it. I like the logic behind it. I like the thought behind it. I like the idea. I think it's super. Do you like this at home, guys? Let us know.
So let's put our topper on here. Then I'm going to flip this over because then I can use this bit to stick my tape on, which is going to allow me to see where I need to stick my acetate down onto the front of my card. I told you it was going to be a crazy one. Like this. So then we've got our topper here, we've got the snowball acetate, and then we've got the scarf in the background, and then we obviously have to put this on. I'm definitely going to add some gems just to bring all the colour in. Do we put it on the front or do we go for inside? Because now we've got quite a lot going on there, haven't we?
I think either's fine, to be honest.
Let's go on here.
So guys at home, this is your A5 card toppers variety pack. Natalie has used just one of the toppers from here, and she's created her own card, her own cardstock, from just some of the adorable scorable from her stash. And this, isn't it absolutely brilliant? I mean, it's very clever, what she's done, very innovative, but you're talking 40 mixed topper sets in this, topper sheets A5 size, so with sentiments, with borders, a mixed variety of them, so a lovely mixed pack. As we said, over 2/3 of the stock of these has gone. I haven't got a stock update because I haven't got the right thing up. I should do. It's very unprofessional, actually, isn't it?
I know.
But fingers crossed that they haven't sold out yet. We've done that once or twice where we've been demoing away, not having looked at the stock, and then find that it's sold out 5 minutes after we started. But yeah, so if you want this, guys, you grab it while stocks last. £5.99 the price point here. We've got another pack that we'll go through later on at the end of the show to show you some more of the designs that there are in this beautiful Card Toppers variety pack.
I think my crazy creation is now finished.
Natalie, we like it a lot. There we go.
Here we go. So we
that
have the lovely little people in there, and then we've got that scarf in the background. But you could do that as many times as you wanted to. You can make the scarf as thin or as thick as you wanted to. You could do it straight if you wanted to and just do straight lines. But yeah, I think it's fun.
I wish we had a little
fun,
cheering
crazy
sound whenever we get like a demo that we think is like 10 out of 10. It should go perfect or
It's
something
a
like
10.
that. Do you know what I mean? Okay, people, are you ready for... Oh, no, before we look at number 2, we have another question for you today. So not only do we want to know who you are snogging underneath the mistletoe in your dreams, we also want to know what name shall we call our little friend. Can we introduce you to our little friend? Oh, we've got... Yes, do it. Oh, that's exciting. Isn't that fab? We need a name for our crafty elf, and let's meet him. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm here. It's a bit creepy, that, Emily.
That's a little bit scary. I'm here.
I'm going to be having nightmares.
Okay, so we want to know, we need a name for our little guy. Yes, he's naughty. Yes, he's cheeky. He is at the minute called the crafty elf, but actually we thought, no, let's get you guys at home to name him. So can somebody come up with a clever, a fun, or indeed a nice name for our crafty elf, and then we can call him that, and I'm sure we can add it to the top of that little thing, and we're going to see him all the way through, are we?
Yeah.
Yes.
All the way through Christmas.
He's going to appear, he'll be doing naughty things, I'm sure. I like these little elves. Natalie is our elf on a seat, and he is the elf on the shelf. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so, shall we look at number 2? Dun, dun, dun. And this is really, really exciting. Okay. I'm not sure that we've ever done an offer on this before. I don't
think so.
In living memory, I don't remember an offer on this product. Are you ready? This is day number 2, and it's our Storybook. Okay, if you haven't seen one of these before, I'm going to show you. I'm also going to put the hat on because it will make me feel more Christmassy.
Ho,
there we
ho,
go.
ho.
Ho, 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 Natalie. Let me pop that back down. That sounded creepy as well, didn't it? Ho, 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 Natalie. Here we go, guys. So, in our 12 Days of Christmas promotion, this is day number 2. It's our 'Twas the Night Before Christmas Storybook. It's normally £11.99.
It is.
In our offer, it's £8.99.
Incredible.
I said earlier that people are multi-buying this product. At first you think, why are you multi-buying that? And then when you see it made up, which I will show you one in a second, made up. And I'll open this and we can have a little look through it actually. I'll show you one made up first. When you see it, you'll realise why people are multi-buying it. Okay, so let me show you our delightful Night Before Christmas Storybook. Here we go. It is a keepsake, this. This is something that is going to stay in people's families. It's going to come out every Christmas. It's not something that gets... It's not just a card. Just a card. It's not a card. It's not going to get put away or it's going to come out every single time. Let's take a look. So, have I gone the wrong way? I've gone the wrong way completely, haven't I? That's what I want to do. This is a beautiful storybook. It is the complete 'Twas the Night Before Christmas poem, all the way through, with a beautiful thick Dutch greyboard book, gorgeous toppers, gorgeous artwork. The artwork is by Marcello Corti, who is the guy who has designed and drawn, thank you Dan, you get there in the end, the most stunning Christmas artwork I personally have ever seen.
You're a big fan, aren't you?
I'm so in love with this, yeah, including the iconic Father Christmas going down the chimney, the sleigh, and so on. It's a stunning poem. You get everything in this kit to be able to make one of these amazing storybooks, which is perfect. They're great for making with children, aren't they?
Really good, yeah. I
Aren't they
mean,
fabulous?
I'd be buying a couple of these, I think, because then I could add photographs in here as well and make it really personal.
So you need one for each house, this. They're
One for
absolutely
each house
brilliant.
for sure, yeah.
You get all the materials in here, guys. So you're going to get all these individual topper sheets. You're going to get all of the Dutch grey board, which is what's used to make this nice and thick and so sturdy, as you can see. It's all foiled, it's all die cut, as you'd expect from Hunky Dory. You get the ribbon as well. You get 2 meters of ribbon. There's probably about 1 meter's been used there, so
Yeah,
you get
you've
extra
got
as well.
more.
All you need to add is your choice of adhesive, and your choice of adhesive can be what you want. So you can use some kind of a thicker 3D kit or
Yeah,
silicone
you could
gel.
use...
Construction glue, you can use, if you choose to, you can use double-sided tape, you can use tape runner. I made this one this morning, okay, so I had a lot of fun making this. It was very relaxing. I did it with the music on, so we've got the Christmas music playing here at the in the office, and it took me 40 minutes, and that included taking off these bits and putting them on the right way round again, because I've made that as a mistake.
That's something you've got to look out for.
You look out for that, and I'll tell you about that. Okay, so let me show you through. I'll open one up so that you can see everything that you get in here. First and absolutely key, you get your instructions, right? So this shows you the order of the pages. It also shows you what to do and in what order.
And it also shows you what way you need to stick things down, which is really important.
That's the key thing. So what I did wrong, that one there, you've got to make sure that the orientation is correct. So you can always use the dots at the side, or dots, the holes at the side, to help you which side it should go. It should go. Now I did that one the wrong way round, so I had the dots on the other side, if that makes sense. But it was simple. Apart from me making that mistake, it was simple. It went together really well. You get your ribbon, as you would expect. Let's turn this round now. You get, this shows you what your book's going to look like when it's finished. You get the individual topper sheets, which are foiled and die cut, and the poem throughout. And then you're going to get all of the book covers, or the page covers.
Yeah.
All of these page covers are again foiled and die cut, they just press out, as are all of the little holes at the side. So all of these press out nice and easily. Okay, and you saw how easy that was for these to come out. They just press away nice and easily. There we go. You get the internal pages and every single sheet of the book, as you'd expect, all the way through. Internal pages, some of them are blank like these. The reason they're kept blank is because those toppers are going to go onto them.
Yeah, so there's different ways. So you've got somewhere the images go behind the die cut elements, but then there's 2 pages where the elements go on top. Which is really important too. I think that's the most commonly asked question, you know, when people are making these storybooks. The most commonly asked questions when they ring up to customer services is, I've got a couple of pages here, but I don't have die cut bits for them. And that is because these bits go on top of the pages.
It does show you there in the instructions, so it is there. One thing you'll notice as well, have you noticed that as I'm going through these, this is in order? So that is obviously the page that goes with that. The guys, when they put these together, they put them in order, which is absolutely brilliant. Here you go. So we're still going through, so you can see how much there is in this kit to make this fantastic storybook and all that goes into it. You then get your die cut. It's all die cut Dutch grey board. Okay, so this is nice thick Dutch grey board. Again, same thing. Look at how beautifully easily they pop out. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, and again, this central section just presses away. Now, what's really clever, that the eagle-eyed ones of you out there will have noticed, is that if I take this out, I'm going to have that spare. Do I use it? No, it's not used in the book. So let me show you this. You've got all of these sheets here. Let me bring across the one that I made this morning. I'll show you what was remaining. Look at all these. All these were pressed out of the book but didn't get used.
You can use these to make cards. You can use these to layer maybe little book pages onto. You can make, there's some really nice square ones, Dan. I think they would make really great coasters. Can I show you the square ones? You could make coasters from these, put images onto them, stick them on.
There you go. Isn't that brilliant? So these are fantastic, and you're gonna put a bit of adhesive on there and put it on, and you've got your own topper. So you've got separate toppers that come as well. Something else that you get with this, I'm showing you all the little bits and bats.
I know you really are.
And that's
You
because
saved all these pieces.
As a crafter, this is a cool thing.
It is.
Look at all these. So all these were the individual little, and I put them into this little acrylic thing. Look at all the little foiled design buttons here. Tiny little Christmas accoutrement that you can use, you can pop on your cards. And they all have their own little bit of Dutch grey backing so that you can raise them up and sort of they'll have that embossed effect. Isn't that brilliant?
You can also use them for shaker elements.
That's what you class as waste, yeah?
No,
which we
it's
don't
not.
do
No,
in
it's
craft, we
not.
don't do waste, but that's the waste.
You're not wasting anything.
Okay, now Natalie, is it
Yeah.
okay if we come across to you? This hat's a little big for me, it's slowly but surely coming down.
I know, you're not going to be able to see you soon.
Is it okay if we come across to you?
Yeah.
And you have already started putting a storybook together,
I
haven't
have.
you?
I've got 4 pages left to do, so I'm going to do that with you guys. So we can get straight into it. So, like I said before, there are 2 sort of different styles in these pages. If I show you this book, this page here, you're going to be able to see it really well. So this bit here has the image behind it, and these bits you stick on top of the grey board, then you put your image behind it. This is the opposite one. So this one is a full sheet which you stick to your grey board, and then I've put these toppers on, and I've actually used foam pads just to raise them up there, just to give it a bit more of dimension. So I've got the last few pages to do. I am going to have my instructions with me at all times because I want to make sure I'm putting this down the right way round. So we've got 1 page here, and you can see that these pieces are all missing. That's from something else. So what I've done here is I've stuck my first page already on, so that's ready to go, and then I'm going to put this underneath. So let's use my I'm actually going to use, for this bit, I will use my glue, but I'm actually going to use a tape runner just because I found it super quick and easy to do. But like Dan said, the choice of the adhesive is up to you. I would recommend using construction glue because it's a glue that is really going to last when you're making this up. So this one...
And you're right, Nat, this is a keepsake. It comes out year after year, doesn't it?
It really does. Looking at the pages, this one faces this way round. It's difficult sometimes because, you know, you can have these whichever way and you can turn this whichever way you want to. So you do need to bear in mind that those instructions are great for allowing you to put the pages together the right way around, so then you can build that up properly.
2 things I noticed when doing that now. One of them was that the design of the image underneath will be the same shape as the die cut.
Yeah, it will.
Only slightly larger so that you've got a little bit of wiggle room.
Yeah, you do.
The other thing was that I tried to get the words sort of central within the panel. That helped as well. And the third thing was, you see, if you can just pull the part that you've done on the left just back on it, just a sec, there you go. Can you see how the idea of trying to get it so that it's not covering over the dots, because covering over the dots makes it difficult for the ribbon to go through, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you want to make sure it's nice and easily done. So next page is the green page. And this is that way round, looking at my book. So I'm going to use my construction glue now. And we're going to put this directly onto the grey board. So I'm going to go around all of my dots just to make sure that sticks on there, and then around the edge of my grey board, and then we're going to do a little bit in the middle so that page sticks down nicely.
There's a couple of things to tell you guys. One of them is that there are now only 25%, it's slightly less than that actually, of the A5 mixed topper packs remain.
Oh wow.
They are flying, so whether they last a day or two, I'd be very, very, very surprised. They're absolutely flying. The second one is, Sarah Ann Bird thinks the elf should be called Pickle.
Pickle.
And I quite like that.
Pickle's a good name.
Pickle's a really good name.
There's some
isn't
good
it?
names. I was looking before when you were talking about all your wastage. I was looking at some of the names that were coming up. There's some great ones on there.
We've got Twinkle Toes. That's a nice name, isn't it? Mary Grace says Hunk. I don't know if she's still talking about the who she wants to snog at Christmas. But oh, Hunky Dory, of course. Hunky. Hunk's good, isn't it?
I quite like Hunk.
Hunk the elf.
Tina says if he's crafty and naughty, he should be called Dan.
Ha ha ha. This is very true. Very true indeed.
Spike's good. Dave the elf is good. Dory the elf. Dory's very good, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that.
Dory's very good.
Dory.
Quite a few people said Dory. Jane Otley said Dory.
So I'm using foam pads for this bit, but again, you can have it on pads, you can have it on tape. So then the words go at the bottom on this panel. So these ones you stick in on top, remember? And then we can stick our pages together. So you're going to get that first page that you got here. And I'm going to use my glue again. So just making sure that is on the edge. Nice.
So the last one that you did now was the one that I did wrong. That I put, I just put them on upside down.
Yeah, you put them on the wrong way round, which is fine because you can peel them off.
Yeah.
Quite easily, especially if you're using glue. You do have that time to just move the pages about. So then this is going to stick on top, and you do this with every page. You sort of put one back to back with the other one, and I always make sure that my holes are in line first, and then I'll just run my fingers along the edges just to make sure that that is stuck down nicely.
Now you're not going to have to worry about that too much because you look at it and you think, oh, if I put this together it'll be a mess. But because all of the pages are square in size, you get one corner right. As soon as your second corner is right, your third and fourth corner are guaranteed to be right, aren't
definitely. Definitely. So then last page goes this way round, and again, as always, we're going to stick our this sheet on first. So we're just going to pop out the panels, making sure that when you're keeping these to one side because you will find a use for them.
Tracy Williams says, how about Jürgen as the name for the elf? Well, Jürgen is actually the name of one of our machines that we use here at Hunky Dory. So if you guys at home love Hunky Dory and use Hunky Dory products, you are guaranteed pretty much to have had to have used products that Jürgen has manufactured. Jürgen is one of our fantastic Heidelberg Platens. Back from I think he's probably in the 1960s.
They all have
Jürgen.
names, don't they, the machines?
They all the machines are named, yeah. So they're not given numbers; we give them names. So we've got Boris. But we had Boris before Boris was famous. You know what I mean? We had Boris, Jürgen. Who else is there? Hansel. There's Gretel.
There is Gretel.
Yes, there is.
Is there a Heidi?
There is a Heidi. There's quite a few actually. There's some really, really good ones.
So we'll stick this straight onto our grey board, making sure that that is all covered up and in line. But because we're using that glue, you have that time, that wiggle room to stick that down. And then we're going to stick our panel underneath here. So again, I'm just going to take my tape runner to do this.
Lynn says Jürgen or Kloppy. So I see what she's doing here. She's a Liverpool fan.
She is, isn't she? She's picking.
Which is no bad thing.
She's picking her names out there. So then the last panel, which I've already stuck my back piece onto, is going to stick directly underneath here. So then some more glue to stick that. And the last thing to do then is just to bind our pages together with that ribbon. But I did see some people had written that they've used rings, book rings for their books, and you can do that too. You can tie your ribbon in whichever way you want to. It really is down to you how you put your book together. You can add more pages possibly if you get another set of these and add photographs, family photographs into different sections, which would be a really nice idea.
Natalie, do you know construction glue is so incredibly popular? Do you remember me? I promised on here
that it was never going to run out.
That it was never, ever, ever going to run out again.
Dan.
Do you remember that promise?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I be honest with people?
You haven't kept your promise.
We have artificial. This is really quite embarrassing, right? But I'm going to be honest because you got to tell. You should always tell the truth, right? We have stopped promoting construction glue in any big way because if we promote it, we were going to run out of it. So because the next batch comes out. I've gone red.
It's
terrible.
absolutely terrible.
The next batch comes in at the very end of January, maybe the very beginning of February, but certainly at the very end of January, I think. And we looked at how fast it was selling and how many bottles we had. And I said, but it's not going to make it. It's not going to make it. We'll have to stop promoting it. So we're not pushing construction glue to be. You need construction glue. So it'll be January. We'll be like, oh, construction glue. We've got loads of it. Come on, everyone. Until then, we'll be like, do you know what I mean?
Construction glue, yes.
I don't know.
You can buy it in a bottle instead of in 6.
That's basically where it's going,
That's where it's going.
Terrible.
You can't buy it in 6 anymore because there isn't any left. So I'm just threading this through, creating a nice sort of crisscross. So I'm doing all of one side first. And I'm leaving it quite loose actually, because you do need that space to open all your pages out. So I am leaving it quite loose because otherwise you won't be able to open them all up. And we have done that before. But you can do it super tight if you want to, and then sort of adjust all the pieces too. I'm just nearly there with one side.
Claire Edwards just said, everyone buy. Please don't everyone buy.
Don't buy it.
You don't buy all the construction glue. Yeah, so this is actually, as you said, the trickiest part here, isn't it, Nat, really?
It is quite tricky. It depends how much of a perfectionist you are, I think, because you don't want it to, you want it to work, but you also need to make sure that there is space for the other beads to go through.
I know that some people have used, you know, what they call the like circular rings.
Yeah. I think they're bookbinding rings.
Bookbinding rings.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know that people have used those as well for this. Personally, I prefer the red of the ribbon because I think it really works with the blue on the outside of the book. It does, doesn't it? I think it's really attractive. But you absolutely can use those, and I've seen it done. And
they look fantastic too.
It can depend as well on who is using the book. If it's adults reading the books to the children, that's one thing. If it's the kids playing with the books, then maybe it's a nice idea because it might mean that it's less likely to get any damage.
Yeah, because the last thing you want to do is put all this hard work into it and then it gets damaged, because it is something you're going to be able to keep for such a long time. So
one of the things you can see Nat's doing is she's giving this a little bit of give. So she's not pulling it really super tight, and that's because you
want it to open.
Yeah, you want the books to be the pages to be able to open, if that makes sense, like that. See?
So then once you've got it in, you can sort of do this. You can open the pages and make sure you can open all the pages. Move it around because it will still stretch because it's not tied together. And then what we're going to do is tie this in a very pretty ribbon.
First one I ever did, Natalie, I made super tight because I wanted to try and make it look as perfect as possible, and you couldn't open it at all.
I did that. I think I did that last time I demoed that, actually. I did it really, really tight, and then we were like, oh, you can't open it.
It's such a lovely, lovely thing. So this is perfect for, and the reason people are multi-buying these is because let's say you are a grandma or a mother or a father, and you've got one kid, 2 kids, you want one for each of the children, or you've got grandchildren, you want to be able to read it with the grandchildren, so you have one at your house, but you can have one at their house as well. It's a stunning present for Christmas. You make a box, an adorable scoreable box with our adorable scoreboard, and it's going to look incredible and be incredible. You can't buy products like this.
No, these are handmade gifts. These are things that are gonna last forever, and look at it, it's so good. We've followed those instructions, we've put all our pieces in the right place, so we know that the story is gonna follow the whole way through, and it's just amazing.
And that is, if you don't know the 'Twas the Night poem, I won't read it all out now because we don't have the time, but it's the one that starts, "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. It's that poem, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's brilliant. I was meant to read the poem while Natalie was demonstrating, but I got carried away doing something else, so I do apologise. Guys, our storybooks, they are currently £8.99 instead of £11.99. I don't think we've ever done an offer on the storybook before. I'm expecting that a lot of, if not all of our stock will sell out. Our aim is that we have this as a year-round product, so we will manufacture this. If you miss out on it this time, you will be able to get it next year. It just won't be at the £8.99 price. So it's all about price, this one. It's totally up to you. Let's take another quick look at our Win It Weekly question. Let's do that first, and then we'll go through another set of these. Like, share and comment if you want to be in with a chance of winning your Just a Note luxury topper collection. There are 5 up for grabs. We will give away these luxury topper collections on Friday in our Thank Crafty It's Friday show at 10 a.m. Like, share and comment. You hold the key to my, is it A, house, is it B, car, or is it C, heart? My stunningly gorgeous 12-year-old Ellery once held the keys to my car, got off...
I'd like to hold the keys to your car.
You'd like, it's a nice challenge, I like my car. Got off out of the car, because I drop him off for the bus every morning, right, for the school bus, at 7 o'clock in the morning, but it's quite early. And I said, Ellery, will you grab the keys? So he got the keys and went and got in the car. He put the keys in his pocket, right? And
you have a
well, I've got one of those silly
fancy cars.
Yeah,
don't
you
don't
press a button and you don't need to put the key in, so it comes on. Anyway, Ellery goes and gets on the bus, and I drive off to work. And I'm halfway down the road and it starts pinging saying key not recognised. And I'm like, what? And then I realise that Ellery's got the key, so I have to chase the bus, and he goes to Lancaster. So I'm chasing the bus up to Lancaster, thinking, I can't turn this off.
That's hilarious.
Why
don't you just stop?
I had to get ahead of him, and then get him, ring him on the phone, get him to come and run off the bus, tell the bus driver, please don't go, hang out, drop the keys to me like this, whilst leaving my car on, anyone could have just got in it and driven off. Do you know what I mean?
That's hilarious.
Anyway, so he had the keys to my car, little monkey. You hold the keys to my A, house, B, car, or C, heart. Please give us the answer. 5 people who get the answer right, we will win one of those fantastic Just a Note collections. Let's take another look at our stunning mixed topper. So this is a separate pack. This is a different pack that we've opened. That's some of that Marcello Corti artwork. Isn't it beautiful?
He's the best Santa.
He is the best Santa. He's the real Santa. He's like for us, he's a Coca-Cola Santa.
He is the Coca-Cola Santa,
how the younger ones would recognise it, I should imagine. So that one there, I definitely saw that earlier on because we stopped and looked at it, didn't we? But these A5 card toppers, it's a variety pack. They're £5.99. There are 40 mixed A5 toppers. Hey, Natalie.
Yes.
I'm going to cause all sorts of trouble because you weren't expecting this. Do you think we could grab another demo out of you? Go on, you could do it. Is that all right? Yes.
What
right.
What one are we going to do?
Well, as you go through, because you're totally on the off the cuff or whatever. As we go through, you choose one that you like. All right.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
So you can either go Christmas or you can go every day.
Okay. Maybe every day because we did Christmas before.
We have the wolves. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Again, sentiments on these guys. They're a good size. They're also the size that your Decolarge card blanks that we do.
Your
those dimensional card blanks. They will work with these.
Size, so
yeah, absolutely. That's brilliant. The new home,
I
isn't
love
it?
that.
Isn't it fun?
So cute.
That's lovely. Okay, so this is going to put you under pressure now because
know,
have you got no
I
card
know.
stock or anything?
Yeah, we've got loads down
You've
here.
got loads
We're
down
all
there,
ready
that's
to
all
go.
That's lovely.
I like that one.
That's cute.
That is very cute.
So are you still feeling Christmassy or are you feeling every day?
I'm thinking every day. I am
You're
thinking every day.
The shop windows. Oh, Debenhams. Isn't it sad? Brooke, have you heard about Debenhams?
No, is that a today thing?
Debenhams went into administration yesterday.
Oh, that's fair. That is very
ever
sad.
so sad. You know, I hope that somehow they can save some of those stores. It's a shop that I know people would have,
nothing left.
just like me, went in with my mum when I was younger and spent a lot of time in Debenhams, you know. Good for a coffee as well in Debenhams. There you go. So that one is a double because we've seen that one before, haven't we?
Yeah, we've seen that one in there.
But what a great variety there is here. Super variety. That's the ladies that lunch, and it's another place to lunch. These are brilliant. So you get 40 mixed sheets in here, guys, with the borders, and as you saw with Natalie, you can make these go so far. Those lovely borders are going to accent your cards. The sentiments are going to accent your cards. And it's just going to help to bring your card together. I love that, the poinsettias.
We love a poinsettia.
We did a poinsettia kit this year, and it flew. It just disappeared. It was gone. So many people came to us asking us, where they can get it, and everyone has sold out of it. You couldn't get it anywhere. Such a shame. I hope that we'll get the opportunity to bring it back next year. That's lovely, isn't it?
Love that image.
So much great hunky-dory artwork here. The quality of artwork that you expect, and then the designers do such a good job working with all this artwork that we use. It's so fabulous.
Pretty.
Look at those two, very cute. There's your dachshunds. It's lovely, isn't it? So, have you chosen one, Natalie? And we got a deco one.
Let's go for the ladies that are lunching.
The ladies that lunch. Okay, let me find. Oh, I got them straight away. That was very lucky.
Good, wasn't it?
So this is a gold one, Natalie. There we
go.
Gold.
Right. Okay. I think I need gold mirror, so let's just get that.
That's a good start.
That is too small of a piece, so let's.
So we make it so that our foil matches the gold. The gold foil that we use tends to match our gold mirror very nicely, which I think is a good thing because it helps to bring things together. And the same with silver, because there are lots of different types of gold, aren't there? There's different shades of gold as well, and this is that beautiful shade. It's not the really strong yellow shade. It's not the really light shade. It's just the right shade.
So I'm picking out colours now that match, I think, with this topper. So we've got pink, and we definitely need black, I think. Definitely need that. And then let's do, I want to do a stepper, I think. Let me just put that on there. You've proper put me on the spot here.
Sorry, Nat.
I know what I'm doing, but I'm just like, can I make it from something? Probably can actually. So this topper, let's get this out first of all. This topper size wise is 4.5. So if I get a 5x5, that's not a 5x5, that's a 5x7. What's this one?
Lorraine Sylvester says, do
6?
Hunky Dory make a calendar? She's looking for a nice one for next year and would love a crafty one. I don't know what calendar she's talking about. Is it a calendar of me and Alan?
We don't want rude ones.
Is that what she's thinking? It wouldn't be rude, just like us looking all,
handsome.
super handsome and all that.
And all that.
No?
We'll see. Maybe.
Taxi for Dan.
Taxi for one. Right. Okay. We're gonna do this, I think. So I've got 2 6x6 cards. No, I'm not. I've got 1 6x6 card, and I'm actually going to get just some plain ink me. Let's do it like this. And then I'm going to cut this down to, let's get my guillotine. We're going to cut this down to, we're going to cut it down to 4. Do we need 4 or do we need a bit more than 4? Because we're going to make I need to stick a bit down there, and then it needs to go up and down. So we're going to cut it. Let's cut it to 6x6.
So Ruth Ann said a side stepper. And what is it you're doing there?
I'm going to do a front stepper.
A front stepper. So the same idea. Claire Edwards says that her gran used to take her to the Debenham Santa when she was little. And the excitement of getting to the top floor via the escalators was fantastic. And I remember the exact same thing. The Santa at Debenhams was always amazing.
So I've got a piece of ink me that I've just cut down to 6x6, and I've scored it at 2-inch increments.
Shelley Yolden is coming up with the Hunky Dory calendar. She said January's Newsy McNewsreader and February's Badmouth Muspra.
We can certainly sort that out.
We need to do a end of January. We'll have a roundup show.
A roundup. We definitely should do a roundup.
We've got loads and loads of amazing new launches coming your way.
We do.
In January, some phenomenal new launches that we're really, really excited about.
So we'll stick this to the front of our 6x6. I'm going to have it like this, so it's kind of like a tent card. And then we'll stick that just along the bottom there. Then with our mirri, do you know what? I don't think we've got any gold mirri in here anymore. I think it's all been used up.
Do you want me to grab you some gold mirri?
Yes, please. In the... Oh, wait. This will fit. It's okay.
Good stuff.
So we're going to cut this to 6 by 6, and that's going to be the base of our card. And then we need one that is 2 by 6, because that is the measurement that we have on the front stepper.
Lots of people coming up with ideas now. We've got Donkey the elf. We've got Cookie the elf.
So many good ideas here, guys.
Elphys the elf. We've got Buddy. That's a great
Buddy the
idea,
elf.
isn't it?
Buddy the elf. What's your favourite colour? So I've cut my black piece down to 5 3/4, and I'm going to do the same with my little panel. That's going to be 1 3/4 by 5 3/4, which it already is. And then our pink. So I want my black to be a really thin edge, which means I need to cut this down to 2 notches below 5 3/4.
So the 2 notches gives you 1 notch on each side,
It does, so it's going to be a really nice thin black panel on there.
And a notch is 1/8 of an inch, yeah?
A notch is 1/8 of an inch, for those who actually know measurements. Because I'm terrible at my measurements.
No, we quite like it.
My notches.
Yeah. We sort of give Natalie has created the third, because there's centimetres and there's inches and then
Now there's notches.
And then there's notches, you see. So Natalie has created the third scale of measurement.
I have. I really, really have. So let's stick these layers together. Get my glue ready to go. So my first layer is my black. That's going to go onto my gold mirri like so. And then I've got my pink, which we brought in because there's lots of pink in the ladies' dresses. And this is a really nice pink that works quite well with the colour, actually. Oops. This has just moved slightly.
Lynn is genius. She says she remembers once going through Luton Debenhams during a very busy lunchtime and spotted this woman she knew, but she couldn't place her. And then realised it was her walking towards a mirror. Isn't that good?
So let's do the same again with our larger piece. These are going to be the back pieces of our panel. So making sure that there is lots of glue on there, so lots of room for sticking this down. So you've got that thin black border, and then you're going to put this onto your gold. Da-da-da.
Guys, so remember our 12 days of Christmas promotion is going to last that magical 12 days long. And we're going to have a new deal for you each and every day. Make sure that you are on our email list, and then you will get these deals coming straight through to you. You get an email each morning that tells you all about the good stuff that's going on the Hunky Dory website, whether it be the Hunky Dory Hub or whether it be the amazing offers that we have and new launches that we have. Lots and lots of new launches come in January, as we said. Some really exciting products for next year. All been signed off by Anne-Marie as well. She was here last Friday.
Yeah, she said, yeah, you can do that.
She said we're allowed.
Your ideas are all right. You're doing a good job without me. Although some days we do miss her, don't we?
We got a big green tick, didn't we?
We did. You've done all right. You've done all right.
You
can carry on.
It's on Babe, isn't it? That'll do, pig.
Yeah.
That'll do.
So we're going to stick this on the inside, and then we've got that panel again there on the outside, which our topper is going to fit nicely onto. There's quite a lot of pink there. I'm not sure whether we should add some other colour, you know.
I like it now. I think it's lovely.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I really do. And I like the
the
sort of direction and how you talked us through it as well. So you're picking out the colours.
Yeah, picking out the colours that sort of match that topper. This is going to go on here, but we've got so many lovely borders actually. So let's use these up too. I'm going to use this one. But I kind of want to have this in other places as well. So right, let's start with this. this is going to go onto our panel here, and I just want tiny bits that go underneath it. So if
And this is clever, isn't it?
this
Because you can
off-
just chop little bits, can't you?
Yeah, because I want to use this in the background as well, I think, of my main image to do some funky background. So if I just mark it with my scissors, then I can just chop just after that line. Put this on foam pads.
Natalie, Shelley says that her 6-year-old's class bubble is isolating. Okay.
Oh.
And we had some great news this morning, didn't we, guys? From a COVID perspective, the vaccine has been approved, hasn't it,
has,
for use?
it's been
which
okayed.
is amazing news. So slowly but surely, our life is going to get back to normal, and I know that everybody is ready for that, aren't they?
So ready.
Really ready. Okay, so Shelley's 6-year-old class bubble is isolating, and she's been so good, she's treating her to a Subway delivery.
I love a Subway sandwich.
Do you like a Subway? Do you know
Love
what we
a
had last
Subway.
night? It's before COVID started, they had built a new fast food place near our house. So it's quite near. It's about 5 minutes drive away. Yeah, and we don't have one of these in Preston. And
You don't have one?
no, we didn't have one until
What is
now,
this?
right?
I'm intrigued.
And the signs went up about halfway through COVID. It'd just been sat there, and obviously it's sat there, and no one's really opening new fast food outlets now, are they? You understand the logic of that, I think. So, then we saw the signs go up, and that's when the desire began, right?
But what is it?
And we promised ourselves that we weren't
You
going
need
to
to
have
tell me what
one
it
from
is.
anywhere else until it was ready, yeah?
Okay.
And then 2 weeks ago, we saw people in it,
Oh my gosh.
right? It was amazing.
Dan,
and
the
then,
suspense is killing me. You're going to have to tell me
honestly,
what it is.
and then they took there were big boards that the boards came down, and then we saw people in the drive-through, and last night we went, and this is going to be really boring.
What is it?
It was Burger King, right?
Oh, can't
Oh,
have
you're not
Burger King.
excited? Oh my goodness! Last night we had chili cheese bites.
I do
we
love a
had-
Burger King.
Oh, we had chicken fries. I've never had a chicken fry in my life. They're amazing. Jalapeno chicken fries. I had a Whopper.
Do you know what's going to make you something that will make you really sad?
Go on.
I can only have Burger King when I'm on holiday.
Why?
Because in Spain, they do gluten-free.
Oh, do
They
they?
do gluten-free, so when you're in Tenerife or any sort of large Spain areas, they do like gluten-free bread, so you can just ask for what you want with no bread, and they automatically give you a gluten-free bun.
Oh, that's brilliant.
You can't do that here. So
So
I don't have the
you're
luxury.
not allowed?
But the last time we went away, when we went to... Where did we go last time? The last time we went on holiday, we went to one of the Spanish islands, and that's what we had, Burger King, on the way back, and it was the best thing ever. The burgers are so much better in Burger King.
Oh, they're really,
But-
really good, aren't they?
I can only have them, it's not something I can do a lot. So I'm cutting these down now, and I'm sort of measured out where I want to do it. So I'm just going to line them up next to each other, and I kind of want, if I can get 6, I want 6. So we'll see how far I get. I might just get 5. I'm a bit short, I think, because we're going to put this.
But it's brilliant because you can
here.
make it look so easily like it's going all the way along, can't you?
Yeah, because you don't need it to go all the way across the back. It's kind of like trickery. I've cut these stupidly because I definitely could have got 3. We can have that along there, and then we've got that top. Shall we move them closer so they're in the middle? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's stick these down, and then we can cut
And this
off.
is the thing, isn't it? So until they're actually stuck down, you can move them and put them wherever you want.
Yep, you can. So we've got that one there. Just going to have to chop off some leftover bits. I've got this one here. That'll do.
Tracy Hunt is back to work tomorrow.
The cars, it was a lot more busier this morning, Dan, coming in. You could tell that people were allowed to be back
out
to
and
work.
about. Absolutely. I should imagine that the shops are going to be busy, aren't they?
Yeah, I think I'm going to avoid them like the plague for the next week or so while everyone gets done what they need to get done. So I don't have a ruler here, but I'm doing this little trick where I'm using the edge of my paper just to make sure that these are sort of equal with each other. And then I can use my scissors. This is going to move, isn't it? Because it's... I'm going to put my hand down and use my scissors just to cut off the edge. I might do that with a craft knife.
Is it not behaving?
Let's do it with a craft knife. I think because there's so many layers there. There we go. Your knife just does it straight away. You can do it. And then on the other side.
Now this is super. For a card that you had no idea you were making, so just sitting down and getting started, absolutely brilliant.
And you can do that, especially when you have like adorable scoreable in different colours and toppers in different colours. You can it is as easy as that. So then we can fold this bit at the top because that's going to be our card. And then once we've put this forwards, you've got your topper.
Isn't that lovely? Ladies at lunch.
With that sort of band you've created from the little pieces of the border, the colours that all coordinate with the pinks and the flowers. There you go. Guys,
that goes to show you again what you can get out of these lovely mixed A5 topper packs. 40 designs in there. And designs will vary, so a massive mix of across Christmas and kids and nature and floral. There's a great big mix of designs, and it's absolutely lovely. Okay, so there we go for today. Can we thank Natalie for 3 demonstrations there today?
Yeah.
2 plus one unexpected one. We'll thank Emily very much as well for producing our show for us. Let me tell you about our TV schedule. On Create and Craft on Friday the 4th of December. It's the 4th of December already this Friday. It's amazing, isn't it?
So crazy.
At 21 p.m, so 9 p.m. at night with Pauline. And a special show of our Life of Leisure collection with some great deals and offers. Jump on that, guys. We're going to add a product to the rollover box. It's going to be a mini square cutting mat. Oh. This is being added to our rollover box, which may very soon become a rollover bag. If it's not won this week or next week, then we're going to use it. We're going to do our Win It Weekly, and we're going to fill that gorgeous bag, and we're going to send it to somebody as a massive Christmas present, which is going to be really exciting. Next Facebook Live show, the sleigh is up and running and ready to deliver our 3rd and 4th day of Christmas goodies. 10 a.m. Friday 4th of December with, I believe, Sheila and Natalie.
Yes.
I think
so.
Very exciting. Okay, guys, hope you enjoy your day. Grab that storybook if you can. £8.99 instead of £11.99 on our storybooks, which is an amazing price. I don't think we've ever done a deal on our storybooks before. Grab them while you can. It's a keepsake that you will use year after year after year. It's a beautiful, beautiful item. And we hope to see you on Friday at 10 o'clock. See you there. Bye-bye.